If you've ever stared at your pool pump wondering whether a salt chlorine generator is worth the switch, you're not alone. The hesitation is real: installation complexity, long-term maintenance, and whether the system will actually fit your pool's flow without breaking the bank. I've dug into the CircuPool EDGE25, and the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't just another salt chlorinator with a fancy label. It's built in the USA with a titanium cell rated to produce up to 1.2 pounds of chlorine per day, which is enough for a 25,000-gallon pool. That matters because if your pool is smaller, you're not overpaying for capacity you don't need. But the real question is whether it plays nice with your existing setup. The good news is it's designed to work with virtually any pump and filter, so if you've got a standard system already running, you're likely covered. That alone cuts down on compatibility headaches that sink a lot of DIY pool upgrades. Where this unit stands out is in the details most buyers overlook. The built-in diagnostics run quietly in the background, alerting you to issues before they become costly repairs. I've seen too many pool owners ignore a failing cell or low salt level until the water turns green. With this system, you get early warnings that feel like having a pool tech on call without the hourly rate. The weatherproof electronics are another practical touch: no flimsy plastic housing that cracks after one season. If you live where the weather swings hard, that rugged build is worth the premium. Maintenance is where salt systems often lose people. The EDGE25 simplifies it with a cleaning cap that lets you rinse the cell without draining the pool or wrestling with tools. That might sound minor, but anyone who's ever scrubbed a crusty salt cell knows how much time it saves. Still, it's not entirely hands-off. You'll need to check salt levels monthly and clean the cell every few months, depending on usage. If you're hoping to set it and forget it, this isn't that. But if you're okay with light, predictable upkeep, the trade-off is worth it for chlorine that's gentler on skin and clothes compared to traditional shock treatments. Now, let's talk about who should buy this and who should skip it. If you've got a pool between 10,000 and 25,000 gallons and you're tired of buying chlorine weekly, this is a solid upgrade. The EDGE25's output is tailored for mid-sized pools, so you're not stuck with a system that's either overkill or constantly struggling to keep up. It's also a good fit if you're comfortable with basic pool chemistry but want to reduce the hassle. The diagnostics give you confidence that the system is running efficiently, which is a relief when you're trying to enjoy your pool instead of babysitting it. On the flip side, if your pool is smaller than 10,000 gallons, you might be better off with a lower capacity model to avoid overspending. And if you're not handy with pool equipment, the installation could be a hurdle. While it's designed to work with existing setups, you'll still need to wire it into your power source and plumb it into your pool's return line. If you're not comfortable with electrical work or basic plumbing, hiring a pro will add to the cost. That's not a flaw in the product, it's just reality for DIY pool projects. One thing to watch for is the long-term cost of the titanium cell. It's built to last, but when it eventually wears out, replacements aren't cheap. Factor that into your budget upfront so you're not caught off guard down the road. Also, if your pool has a history of calcium buildup or you're in an area with very hard water, you might need to clean the cell more frequently to prevent scaling. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to consider if your water chemistry is already a challenge. At the end of the day, the CircuPool EDGE25 delivers where it counts: reliable chlorine production without the weekly chore of adding shock. It's not the cheapest option up front, but the durability and reduced maintenance can offset that over time. If you're ready to move beyond juggling chlorine bottles and want a system that works with your pool, not against it, the EDGE25 is worth a serious look. Check it out using the link in the description if it sounds like the right fit for your setup.